Hello, hello. Welcome to day 11 of the 21-day movement channel. I hope you all are having a wonderful start to your weekend. Happy Friday. And today we are going to get into not just strength, but we're going to learn about the different concepts of controlling the various muscles in our pelvic floor with movement. So we're going to start today. Grab a stool, grab a chair, whatever you have access to. We're going to start very simply on this chair, and we are going to root our feet into the ground, drive those heels and lift those toes up, and start to feel the connection of your body with the seat, meaning your sit bones, and the seat of the chair or stool or whatever you are sitting on. We're going to start placing a hand on the front of our rib cage and one in the middle of our back. And we're going to just start to breathe. And we're keeping in mind that very mindful diaphragmatic breath that we are so accustomed to now that we have been utilizing it in all of the movement thus far. So inhale, fill those lungs. Exhale. When you inhale, you're going to feel your diaphragm lower. You're going to feel your pelvic floor relax. And that is how we are going to engage with our pelvic floor, how to feel our pelvic floor, so to speak. So inhale, feel that diaphragm and that pelvic floor relax. Exhale, feel that belly button pull in and up. Feel that pelvic floor lift. Feel that diaphragm lift. Inhale, relax those muscles. We're being very intentional with the movement here. Exhale. Place your hands around the front of your rib cage in a C position so that you're kind of holding your rib cage. Inhale, feel those lungs fill. As those lungs fill, do you feel your diaphragm relax? Do you feel your pelvic floor relax? And then on the exhale, feel those transverse abdominal muscles move in toward your midline. That belly button pulls in and up toward the spine. That pelvic floor lifts, and so does the diaphragm. We're trying to utilize these muscles all together. So this is where we start to gain control, because we understand that when you inhale and you're filling your lungs, you're relaxing the pelvic floor. And when you exhale, you're lifting it to support all of those important organs like the bladder, the uterus, the bowel, and the scrotum if you are a man. So we're going to inhale. Feel that diaphragm relax. Feel that pelvic floor relax. Exhale. Feel that belly button pull in and up toward the spine. Now let's get some more feedback and learn to control it a little bit more. I want you to place one hand on each butt cheek. And I want you to feel that as you are doing this breath, the sit bones, those bones that go through your glute muscles, your butt muscles, will start to widen as you inhale, and they'll come together as you exhale. So we're just feeling for that feedback in this position. And exhale, feel them come closer together. Good. Now that we have this feedback, let's move the stool away from us. Let's try to utilize that same breath work. And we're going to inhale and exhale. We're going to go down into a very, very mild squat. We're not squatting real deep to start with. So we're going to inhale, exhale, down. Reach your sit bones back. Try to stay nice and upright. And back up. Inhale, exhale, down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Now we're going to utilize our arms with this to try to get, for those of you who want to get back to running and you want to be able to have that confidence, we're going to exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down, use those arms. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Now what this is getting us ready for is that movement of jumping where we are load bearing. So we're gonna start without load bearing. We are not going to bring our feet off of the ground in this position. We're just going to do the beginning of what a jump might look like. So we're gonna go up, good. We're gonna now get onto mats, carpets, floors, whatever you have access to. You're going to lay on your back like you are about to do a squat. We're gonna place our hands on our rib cage to start. I want you to remember that. Drive those heels into the ground. And breathe in. Fill those lungs. Exhale out. Inhale, fill those lungs. Exhale out. Inhale, exhale out. Utilizing that pelvic floor muscle, all of those muscles that make up the pelvic floor. And now we're going to place our hands so that our fingers are right in the crevices of where our hip joint comes, so where our leg meets our torso. And we're going to slowly start to arch the back and articulate the pelvis up. All of these things are teaching us to be aware of that pelvic floor muscle, all of the muscles that make up the pelvic floor, and of the diaphragm. So try to pay attention and become aware. Inhaling, relaxing the diaphragm, exhaling, articulating that up one vertebra at a time. And up. We're gonna place our hands on the floor. We're gonna place our feet flat on the floor. And when you think about this next move, I want you to make sure that you're not just pressing through your hands. You want to press through the backs of your arms as well, so that they're also making contact with the floor. And we're going to slowly start to articulate our pelvis up toward the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale up. Slowly, one vertebra at a time. Bring it up. And breathe here. Inhale, feel that diaphragm relax. Exhale, pull it in. You'll feel that lift of the diaphragm and that lift of the belly button as you exhale. Inhale, feel it all relax. Feel the rib cage opening as you fill your lungs. Exhale. Everything goes toward your midline. And slowly articulate down. You're now going to place your feet in the tabletop position, and your legs and arms are in line with each other, 90 degrees at your knees, palms facing each other with your fingertips pointing toward the ceiling. All you're going to do is inhale, exhale, bring an arm back. Inhale, exhale, arm goes back. Maintaining that tabletop position. Inhale, exhale, arm goes back. Exhale, arm goes back. Now, still keeping that same control of your pelvic floor, utilizing the breath, we're now going to inhale. Exhale, extend a leg. And bring it back. If you feel any kind of pressure in your lower back, just keep your legs slightly closer to your body. Inhale, extend. Don't allow your back to arch. You're still maintaining that positioning. Extend. And place your feet flat on the ground. Now, focusing on remembering how to control that pelvic floor, we're going to inhale, exhale, slowly drop your legs to the side. And in this position, I want you to place your hands on your pubis. So there's a little triangle, and just feel that breath. Feel that with every inhale, you're relaxing that pelvic floor. You're still allowing that lift to happen on the exhale, but I want you to focus on the inhale and that relaxation of the diaphragm as you allow that to relax, and the relaxation of the pelvic floor. And bring your knees closer to each other. Like you're about to do a crunch, we're going to do one leg at a time. So inhale down. Relax that pelvic floor. Come back up. Inhale. This is the opposite of every other movement, so we're trying to relax that pelvic floor. Inhale, feel that pelvic floor soften and relax. And back up. I want you to take one leg, cross it over the other. You're going to lift that leg and place your hands behind the bent leg so you can feel that stretch in this muscle right here, your glute muscle on the outside of your right leg. Pull it in. Should look like a number 4. And come down. Same thing, other leg. Cross that leg over. Reach through your leg and grab that right leg now. And you're going to feel this whole muscle stretch in this position. Lay your head back, pull it closer to your body, and feel that stretch. And exhale. And come down. You're going to extend both legs out. You're going to cross your right leg over your left ankle. And you're going to reach back and intertwine your hands. And all I want you to do is breathe here. Drop those shoulders. Make sure you still have space so that you have a nice long neck, nice posture, and exhale. Draw that belly button in toward your spine in this position on that exhale. Inhale and exhale. And now uncrossing, now crossing the left leg over the right, still maintaining those intertwined arms, and we're just going to inhale. Exhale, pull that belly button in and up toward the spine. Inhale and exhale. Slowly coming up onto your knees. We're going to have just a couple of breaths here to end. And exhale. Feel the stretch in your quads. Feel all of this nice relaxation. Inhale and exhale. And come into the sitting position. Sitting nice and tall over your sit bones. This was an excellent way to just start to gauge what your diaphragm and pelvic floor feel like during certain movements. The more you can be aware of that and kind of understand that feedback, you will then have more control over when you need to relax and when you need to contract the pelvic floor. We're going to keep exploring this and incorporating it into all of these movement sequences, but I wanted to take some time to specifically focus on the pelvic floor today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Friday. Don't forget, we will see you back here on Saturday for day 12. Keep consistent. We're so glad to have you here. Thanks for joining the challenge.